welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So let's check out this research. Oh, we need to get this powered as well. What should we do? Let's get this powered first, these drones, then they can be flattening the land. Here we go. Right, I'm going to build some separate power just so it can get going. So wind turbine will cost 4 cement and 1 of these machine parts, which we've got, which is good. So you pick up load resource. Let's go for 5 machine parts, even though there's probably not that many there. And let's go for some concrete. Is there any? There's no concrete in that universal depot, so we'll just swing by this one. Pick up some concrete. And we've got enough to build the start of our power network over here. So we'll just put that nearby. Could go right next door actually.
Anomaly analyzed.
Let's put it there. And we'll just have one cable going in. Okay, RC transport, pick up some concrete. We'll go for, hang on, right click and then shift and then left click, some concrete. Here we go, he's loading I think. Oh, he's just fully loaded, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, come around. We'll dump it all here. Drones will still soon enough take it back and it'll all get redistributed. But we'll need the concrete for all these buildings. Right, unload your resources here. All. And our drones will get to making this power supply. And we'll probably put a cable out there as well if we need it. Oh, look, we've got our resupply in. Right, come on, you land. We'll get this one going. There we go, it's built. Oh, and it's just linked itself, so that's fine. So this drone hub is active. It's got 6 drones. And I just want to see, so they're not really getting to work on the flattening, but it is low priority, isn't it? On the terraforming. Or is the terraforming done now? Would you believe it? Terraforming is done. Okay, fantastic. Not sure which drones were doing that, but very welcome. Okay, let's lay down our domes then. So now this is an interesting one. You do need to be conscious of where you're laying your domes down because of where they can connect. So if you have a look on this dome to the furthest right hand side, it's got like a power connector touching the new dome that we're trying to put down, but with the new dome we're trying to put down, that's being met with like a corridor, if you can see. So what we need to do is rotate it round so it's both power connector, and that's how you link you can link the domes quite directly, just with like one pipe. And they may even link with power actually, I can't quite remember. Now equally you have to look at where you would then link another dome, and we would want to link another dome really by that power connector in the formation it's at now. So this is our ideal setup, I think. So if I lay it down I'll show you, so I couldn't really use my mouse. Here we've got power connector, or services connector, and here we've got a tunnel for people. Here a tunnel for people. So here you can see it's more of a services connector there and a tunnel. So you're not going to just be able to link that with one pipe, but you don't need to. You only need to link it at one place. So when this is linked, we'll just link it with one pipe here, and it's linked nice and cleanly and easily. And then when we build another dome, we've got a power connector there, and we can do connector to connector. So it's just nice and clean. And if we spin it round, it means that, and I'll show you one of the issues, but it's not really an issue because you can connect it elsewhere. We'll lay that one down as well, because then we can get the precious metals. But if you have a look, if we were to put a dome in here, it's just got all tunnels going into it, which would be pretty cool. I'll hover it round so you can see. Oh no, so it would just be like yeah, well, you can see all the links there. I'm not actually 100% sure what these tunnels are for. Maybe if you put a dome right up next to it, they link. No, it doesn't let you, 'cause it shows objects blocking, so I'm not entirely 100% sure what they're for, except for letting people in and out. When you connect domes, you have to do from an inside tile, but I would have thought you could just like expand these, but maybe they just need to be outside connections that are left free. Anyway, that's a good exploration of domes and how to link them. And once we get, so this dome is going to be in the vicinity of like 1, 2, 3 domes. You can imagine if you had them all around, then wow, they could have access to a lot of services. So what you could do is have like all accommodation on the inside and then all services around the outside maybe. We'll have to see, because if you have a look at this dome over here on its own, it's got some good stats. It's got 71% comfort, 67 morale,
Sector scan.
and this one's at 78, 67 morale. But once we put services in these other buildings, maybe the morale and comfort would go up, because you've got more services available. But let's see how we can link these. Oh, we'll have to get rid of one of these buildings if we want to link these two. Let's link a passageway from here to here. Oh no, need to wait till it's built. But in the meantime, let's have a think. We'll need to get rid of one of these buildings, won't we? Let's get rid of the electronics store, but equally we'll just rebuild it in one of the other domes, so we'll just rebuild that here for now. We can always move it again later. So that would go in nicely there. Okay, and then once that's taken down, we can link all these together with little tunnels. I think that's important to do. Give them shared access to materials. We'll need to build a rare metals extractor here, so let's start just doing that. Lots building on. Rare metals extractor. And yeah, I mean we could do it bang on or just equidistant, so that we keep a nice sort of pattern. Yeah, we can keep it in the corner there. Looks nice. Do it. Done. Rare metals extractor. We need 15 metals and 4 machine parts. Now, let's set up a little bit of a universal exchange for goods in here, just to make building a little bit easier. So 1, 2, 3 along, right in the middle of where all 3 drone hubs converge. So it's there above the rockets, that tile. Where was it? Universal depot. Was it there or there? There above the rockets. There we go. That's it. And then we can put one more here, and let's just switch everything off, apart from all these 3 things. And then let's switch everything off apart from building materials. We'll have building materials at 30, and we'll have these guys at 1, just so it puts a minimum amount of the components and stuff in there. And let's get rid of these places, so we'll get rid of that, we'll get rid of that. So we just want one zone where we've got a little bit of universal resource, and then we can start to set up, you know, proper supply routes if needed. This depot for concrete has remained empty, which is great, because that's where we want to keep smashing the stuff in. And this concrete depot is, yeah, okay, people are aiming to keep that full. However, I think these universal depots are being kept full as well. No concrete in that one, interestingly. So ultimately we'll slim down the number of different depots and just consolidate supply. But at the moment, look,
we're here today to bid a final farewell to one of our finest.
Oh, someone's died. So difficult and painful as it is, we must accept that Strom Johnson is dead. Okay. So the effect is that he's died, the cause was old age, and each time a colonist dies from a non-natural death, 2 applicants leave the pool. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, but that was a natural death, so that's fine. Okay, well, thank you for your service, and you didn't live very long on Mars. And that's when I was showing you the filters and taking off, you know, the older people and just going for the middle-aged people, but there not being enough. That's kind of like the effect of bringing in the older people. But as we have new colonists born, we can put them through school and nursery and so on, and that's something we're going to have to do. We're going to have to set up an educational hub. And also, we can build some apartments, can't we? So that's more accommodation for people, so we can get people who are a bit more efficient. We can squeeze a few more people into the building. Let's just see if we've got that option. Yes, the apartments are built, so we can fit, I think, 24 people into these instead of like 14 into the smaller living complexes. They're not as comfortable, but we can make them comfortable. And I wonder if we should start off in this middle zone and have a bit of a residential area down here. Yeah, let's do that. And this is still being built, so we've got, plenty of concrete still. Just having a look at water. Oxygen production is 9, demand is 3.6. Water production 6.3, water demand is 6.8. Wow. Okay, so we need to check out water production. It's lower than it should be. So why is that lower? Water production 2.1 out of 5.3. There's no waste rock around to clog it up. Are we connected with pipes? We're connected with pipes. Why is water production so low? Water production 4.8, total demand 4.8. Water production. Let's just click on a pipe and see if it's the same. Water production is 4.8, so max production is 12.3 it says here. Water consumption is 4.8, unused production 7.5. Okay, so I'm happy with water. It was just telling us the wrong thing by hovering up over there. It's probably just some sort of glitch or something, who knows. Oh, building this dome, so that's good, and then we'll be shortly building this metals extractor. We've had our supply come in, so we're back on top with polymers and electronics because we've built so many things and upgraded so many things. This is exciting, and we're building this apartment complex. Construction is in progress. So we're getting there, and once we get our own manufacturing up and running, that will make me very happy. So apartment complex is there, and we've got 552 food, which is incredible. Let's build another food depot, and let's bring some more people in. So we'll build a depot up here. Let's rotate that round. I quite like that angled sort of approach just for these smaller depots until we get these bigger ones built. How much concrete have we got left? Over 2,000, which is fine. It's loads, and then we can build some more there. Or over here there's more concrete. 1,000 over here, there's not much up there. It's just 403. We've got a water source over here as well, so we could branch out and build a small colony out here to maximise the use of that water. Here we go. We've built our extractor. So what sort of people do we need? Geologists. There we go. And we've been bringing on board lots of geologists. So this metal extractor, we're producing 11.4, which is good. It's a lot more than we've been making previously. And the deposit itself, I think we've got quite a lot left, so 600 or 700 out of. Can't quite find the deposit, we're too close to it. Okay, so we just need some people for the rare metals extractor, so let's bring in a rocket. And we could bring in some more engineers, couldn't we? But we've got engineers for that one. But it's the rare metals we need to get up and running first. Oh, and we can upgrade it. Let's upgrade it while we can. Okay, and the work shift is available. Now I wonder if we need people living within the vicinity. I think we probably do. So let's build another apartment complex there. So maybe we could just go on the model of having an apartment complex in each of the buildings instead of the living quarters. We can gradually upgrade them into apartments. Yeah, we'll have to see how that rolls. Loads of concrete just found. No life support in the domes. That's right. So let's show you how they're hooked up. Now, here's the service on service pipe section. So let's hook that up with life support. There we go. Just one pipe links them both, which is nice and clean. It's lovely. That's how I like it. And actually, because we may need services coming through here, I'll build the pipe on this side just so that we can potentially then extend it out here if we've got the space. I think we should have the space, so that's a way of kind of connecting them as cleanly as you can. And actually, once these are connected, it may be that we can access this extractor. So we'll see. We'll put this on hold and just see if they can. So it'd be quite nice if we didn't have to have, you know, a residence in every single place. We'll see what happens. Could do with a few more drones out here, maybe. But let's see. We've got 6 drones here. We've got 6 over there, and we've got 23 over here. So what you can do is pack them up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've packed up 4 drones, and then we can go here and unpack them. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll have 1 drone over here. So we'll redistribute them. That's how you do it. It's interesting to know. And so now we've got 9 drones when we had 6. I think that'll help because we're going to be expanding out into these zones a bit more. Although what we can do is have our commanders over here as usual to help unpack the ships. And we've got some people ready to take off. Let's send a ship back to Earth. Only takes... oh, we've got some drones. Oh, drones commanded by the ship. Okay. Oh, so it does command drones. No drones commanded by this ship. So let's return that one to Earth. Can we uncommand drones? I don't want them taking off with drones. Okay, well anyway, I'm sure they won't take off with the drones. They're just sort of hanging around, aren't they?
Complete.
No active research? You're kidding me? Wow, we're getting through the research really quick. This one, this one, this one. Okay, so what have we done? We've researched sensor towers no longer require power or maintenance. Cool. New building drone hub controls drones and allocates them to different jobs. Okay. Is that an upgrade, or we can now rely upon ourselves to build the complex hubs? Oh, we can build the drone hubs instead of bringing them in. That's cool. That's our apartments. Oh, and the new spire building. Let's check that out, because it's water reclamation. Where's that going to be? So we've got a large water tank. That can be researched. We've got farms. We could be doing farming. 563 food, though, on our hydroponic farms. Interesting. So where are spires? Dome spires. Here we go. Water reclamation. Recycles up to 70% of the water used in the dome. Wow, that's amazing. We definitely need to have a look at this. So we need 40 concrete, 10 polymers, and 5 machine parts. We've got that. Where does it go? Oh, in the middle, of course. Ah, we can have that on every dome. Let's put it on this dome and see how it works. Oh, that's cool. I wonder... Okay, so you might just be able to have like 1 spire in each dome. What are the other spires then? What's this other one? Microgravity medicine. Ooh, that'll be good. Okay, so... Yeah, we'll see how spires work. See if we can just have 1 on each dome, or if you can, like, if it's wise to sort of mix and match. Maybe we just want the water reclamation spire where there's like a residential area. Maybe there's more water usage there. Or we'll see. Okay, cool. Now what have we got here? Travelling back to Earth, and one sort of waiting. We don't need any urgent resupply, but we are running low on machine parts, and polymers are getting used. I mean, they're for the spire for now. How much is that using? 10. Yeah. Okay. Now what's this doing? We've upgraded it, and we've still got no one working there. So yeah, it might be that everyone's busy elsewhere. We could put the priority up and check that. But it might be that we need the residential area within. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Let's do a residential area. So we'll do an apartment. And that's going to be within. So there we go. There's its area of effect. I think you have to have a workplace within the area of effect of a residential zone to be able to use it. We probably need to bring in some more people by now, because we've got loads of loads of residential space, we certainly do, and we've got the electronics factory we want to get up and running, and this place, rare metals extractor. I'm thinking, let's just bring some people in.
Resources are low.
Ooh, I've just seen our power's low and our storage is low because we have brought on online a couple of domes, so let's build out some infrastructure. We could hook this up to power, share its power. There we go, that'll work. That'll help. 28. Let's build some more wind turbines here. So one more down there and another one. So this is a nice new zone that will be apart from the other one. Build there we go, 3 turbines there. Let's build some more around here. We've got the space. Could probably do with some larger power options. Meteor just landing there. Shows you that you could be taken out at any time. I'm sure we'll get some better power options later in the game. So we've got wind turbines that produce 5, large solar powers that produce 5 but only during the daytime, and then a small solar power that produces 2. We've got Stirling generators that produce loads, but they need to come from Earth. And we did buy some, we bought 3. There's 1 over here and then 2 over here. They've done us very well indeed. Okay, let's bring some people from Earth. Passenger rocket, let's get rid of everyone. Now, we've got 61 out of 228, so 61 people who aren't absolute nutters. We could bring another medic, that wouldn't hurt. We could, so geologists, scientists, engineers, so let's get another couple of engineers. Could bring over an officer to help with some of the non-specialist jobs. Just scientists and engineers. Let's bring some more botanists. There's a geologist there. We'll have you. And we'll go another engineer. Just see what's down the list. There aren't many people with specialisations. Scientists are going to be doing the research. We'll bring some more scientists on board now. And another engineer. And we've got all the geologists that are there. We may need to bring more geologists on board, but for now, let's launch that ship. Okay, when you come in, we may even bring another one in after you. But we're filling up our food depots. We need a super depot to put everything in. So where is that on the research list? Let's just check it hasn't unlocked already. Look at these supply drones doing their thing. Storage, nope, not unlocked. Automated storage is what we're looking for. So open the research screen with a double click of your left button. Automated storage, so social, Martian education, Stirling generator, interesting. Battery optimization, storage compression. Oh, water, oxygen and power storage capacity extended by 50%. That would be amazing when we get that. Biome engineering, mega storage, this is it. Oh no, that's for a large water tank building. Here it is down here, automated storage. So it's quite far away. It's fine, we can cope without that for now. But with all these new scientists coming in, we could do the research building, which we haven't got yet, and I know a lot of you would have laid one of those down already.
Sector scan.
Let's do that now. Put it down here. So we've got a bit of an industrial zone, industrial and research zone we can have there. We'll have a medic coming in who will be working in the infirmary. We've got an infirmary over there, but what we need is the services around here as well. And in fact, if we have... Let me have a think. If we have an infirmary here, that would work. Infirmary building. We need an infirmary and a diner down here. for our industrial zone. There we go. The reason I'm putting an infirmary here is that it'll be accessible by this middle dome, because there's not one. That one is just out of reach. And we'll build a diner as well. Put the diner here. Okay, so what we could have, ultimately, and we could redesign this, is have service buildings here and here, and here and here, and here and here, within the sphere of influence. And then just all apartment buildings in the middle, maybe. Not sure yet, we'll see how that works. How's everyone getting on? So everyone here is comfort 79%. We're going to be having babies for sure in that dome. 66 morale. This one over here, these are finished domes. 75 comfort, 66 morale. We're getting there. What's this? Meteor. Look at that expansion. We've got 5 domes. They're filling up, and we've got some more people arriving. Let's go on the planetary view and see what we're doing. There's got to be some opportunities around here. So capture meteors. Oh, I don't know if we'll do that again. Maybe. SETI satellite. Is that it? High-speed comm satellite. Increased sensor research in exchange for constructing and launching an advanced communications satellite. Yeah, so that's going to cost us a whole heap of stuff. We're going to wait until we're manufacturing electronics. 'Cause it's going to take 100 electronics, which is crazy. The one nearest us, we're going to need 5 drones, it looks like. Multiple strange signals detected over time can all be traced to this area. It is now nicknamed the Zone. We'll get some resources from it. We could do that. We could send an expedition. Ready. We've got one ready. Okay. Done. So what... Are you on your way then? So you've got 10 drones. So send expedition to here. Send. Is that right? Here we go. Off it goes. New special project. Launch SETI satellite. Okay, we'll do that one as well. So it's going to take 50 fuel as an additional inventory, 30 electronic parts and 50 metal. So we've only got 42 electronic parts and then 19 of the others. So yeah, I think what we'll do is send in for a resupply. But we'll wait until we've refueled the passenger rocket and sent it back, because the expedition rocket will come back. And then we'll send in for more parts, and then we'll go and we'll do the SETI mission. So this one's this dome's under a comfort bonus, comfort boost of 10, but no one's in there yet. So hopefully when some people come in, they'll go over to this dome. In fact, I might. Ooh, should we get rid of that apartment complex just so they'll definitely go in that one? Let's do that. We'll work out how to. 6 buildings not working because they've not got people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. Hopefully people will just go over here. So we've got 27 out of 28 there, 26 out of 28 people over there. So they'll absorb 3 people, and then the rest can go over here. That'll be good. Oh, look! We gained 29 rare metals from the planetary anomaly. Oh, you're kidding? That's amazing. Oh, brilliant. Here we go. We've got our passengers arriving here, and we've got our expedition on the way back. Project Babylon. Returning from planetary anomaly. Project Babylon. Okay, well, we could probably get this manufacturing area up and running. So that's turned off, that's turned on. We could do manufacturing. Electronics factory, turn on.
Arrived.
Okay, there we go. It was the dome that we were turning off. We don't want to do that. Right, come on people. We could do some work. We could go to the electronics factory, which we've got a worker. Insufficient rare metals. So we've got rare metals showing on our inventory, but I think they'll physically come into stock when we land this ship, which we've got. Here we go. We're about to do production for the first time, our own electronics. This is exciting, and just ironically, it's the resource we've got the most of. So that's a bit annoying. Can everyone reach? Have we got... Yeah, I mean, someone is working there, aren't they? Yeah, we've got a few people working there, so... Okay, buildings malfunction, so we can repair a couple of spare parts. We'll keep an eye on that and make sure that's done. But everyone's unloading the ship at the moment. Okay, this is cool. Have we got people living in here? Yes, we have. We've got people living here. And have we got anyone here? Oh no, we need power, of course. So now we can hook that up with power. There. Ooh, that's a bit messy, but we can change that. Right, come on drones, fix it. How's our universal depots doing? So we've got something of each in there and in low quantities, which is great. We're staying as full as we can on metals and concrete, but low on concrete. We've done so much building. This is empty. And this concrete one over here is got a bit in, 81. Got 105 concrete altogether. Pretty happy with the way the supply's holding up. And we can certainly evolve that, but you know, you can see we're not really using our full supply capabilities. We got any storage left for food? We do. There we go. We've got people. Here we go. We've got people in the rare metals extractor, and we're doing it. We're producing rare metals. How cool is that? How cool is that? And insufficient rare metals, where are they? They've gone from storage. Oh, I hope we haven't sent them home. There they are. So rare metals are in the building. Let's build a... Oh, do we need to build a depot for rare metals? I think we do. I think it's something we didn't do. Let's do that for sure. Let's unload this... put it in the middle of the two ships. Right, come on people, let's unload this ship. Let's get those rare metals out. Okay, looking good. Well, what an amazing place to pause for this episode. Join me in the next episode where we're going to expand our production to these other resources and continue to expand our colony. How cool is this?